Hello and welcome back to the Cult of Diana, and in this episode I plan to fully unlock the potential of the coring device, show off an amazing road building decision slash mechanic that Diana has, but most importantly I'm going to start this episode by ending the unlikely marriage between Diana and Lanius by leaving the Nova Legion. Now, why am I doing this, you may ask? Well, it's been a hard decision for me to make, but the fact of the matter is, when Lanius left Kaisar's Legion to form the Nova Legion with Diana, a counter started for Kaisar's Legion, and as of right now, 6th of January 2278, in 300 days, Kaisar is going to automatically declare war against Lanius' cohort and the Cult of Diana. Now, in the span of 6 attempts, I've tried everything I can think of in order to help Lanius defend against Kaisar, but as many of you all already know, on the defensive, Lanius is, to put it nicely, less than useless. I have built bunker systems. I have tried to guard the Rio Grande here from the multiple naval invasions he launches. Attempted to guard the land crossings. I've even gone so far as tried to open up another frontier via the Cyphers. Any attempt to try hold off the massive amount of over 260 units that Kaisar and all his buddies bring to the war against, I think the best I got between the two of us was 80 units. Unfortunately, it always ends up in one or two ways. Either we are both defeated and it's game over, or Lanius gets taken out and I get pushed back to my secondary defensive line here in the valley over this 3-tile stretch I spoke about in episode 1. Now, I know some of you won't like the decision I'm making, so if you're playing in Iron Man mode or you decide that you want to try take on Kaiser yourself, please listen to this recommendation of mine and build a maximum defensive line over this 3-tile stretch here in the valley, 2 bunkers, 6 outposts, as well as maximum anti-air. You will also need to defend this with at least 15 units across all 3 tiles, so that 3 will be able to fight and you'll have at least 2 to reinforce when they fall back, and you'll need the anti-air because Kaisar will come with his massive amount of Garda spam against you. Now, I'm going to do this via a little cheat because I am unable to actually leave the faction via my interface. So what I'm going to do is tilde key, and I'm going to tag LAC to move across to Lanius' cohort. I then, as Lanius, going to kick Diana out of the faction. Just send that, done, and now it's time to take across TTM for Twin Mothers. And now I am no longer a part of the Nova Legion, and so hopefully will no longer be part of the war. Now, for any of those that are concerned about my focus tree, you do not have to worry, as these are the only 5 focuses that are linked to Lanius that I still have, and they actually affect by giving more towards Lanius than I actually receive from him. I just get some political power in return. So the rest of the focus tree remains untouched. Some other changes that I have made after making this decision is for construction. I have just reworked, and because I'm no longer concerned about having to give up Robot Town, the old Mystery Caves, I'm actually upping my building of military factories and an extra dockyard for my ships. For production wise, I have cancelled my basic caravan so I can have the extra factory on my commander bows. And for my navy, after this ship is completed, I am going to start building one that I'm going to upgrade now. I'm going to add on some oars for some extra speed. Going to add on some medium deck weapons for some extra light attack. And I will begin constructing that and send them straight onto the Guerrilla Grand Squadron when all that is done. Something else I need to mention is that between episode 2 and 3, 4.2.7 update was launched, and it has changed the combat width of the demolitions and fire teams down to 1 instead of 2. I'm not sure why the developers have done this, but no matter. All I'm going to do is research my fire team weaponry as soon as I possibly can and add it onto this division here to bring me back up to a combat width of 20. So I believe that's everything that I needed to go over. So it's time for me to start the clock. So some more interesting developments that are happening in the wasteland is we have a electoral deadlock in the NCR, and the bear has grown 6 vultures circle overhead, and Lanius has asked to sign a non-aggression pact, which I will accept, and we'll move on. So my thruster engines for my robot joys is finished. I'm actually going to swap across and continue on getting my barrage balloons and then biplane fighters so I can start the production of that, so I can have my air force as strong as it possibly can be. And the Realm of Diana National Focus, which I started at the end of episode 2, is completed. So I'm now going to be moving on to Bitter Drink. A powerful healing liquid brewed by the tribe, the Bitter Drink is, as its name suggests, extremely bitter yet effective at caring for the body as well as the mind. Its soothing effect after ingestion is remarkable, and it suffers none of the cloudy effect that the healing powder has. We should make sure to encourage them to bring more and more of it to heal our people. So not much to do with what I'm going to get. There's 2 infrastructure and another 3 building slots in Twin Mothers. And my first 2 special forces units are ready. Ruler's Champions, named after this is the gentleman, I believe, who requested this playthrough. And then Wolf Squad, which is their backstory is quite interesting. Wolf Squad serves the ancient pre-order from Alaska who worshipped Fenrir the Great Wolf. The leader Nightmare communes with the Great Fenrir, who tells Nightmare who the pack should serve until they are called again. So that is their little unique backstory, and if anyone else would like a similar unit named for themselves with a little backstory, just let me know and I'll gladly add it in. So now Ruth will be getting the sniper trait for some extra special ops attack and defense. Something I've seen asked quite a lot is how these all work. Sniper only works for light special forces. Pain train only works for power armor. Heavyweight is the only thing that affects your behemoths or your tanks, and so on. There are unfortunately no traits that will work across all special forces. And with my Pioneer kit researched, I'm going to do a little bit of tech juggling now, because I need to start working on my agriculture line here, because I need many of these researchers all the way up until gene crops to unlock everything I need for the coring dice. So I'll do that, and in this slot that actually just opened, I'm going to take advantage now that I have the Army XP to actually buy the reduction I wasn't able to in episode 2. And now, of course, let's give my Amazon champions some better armor. So with Vault 27 and the Black Canyon being at war, this would be a very good opportunity for me to do the focus, the Black Canyon Raiders. But instead I want to finish off connecting the tribe before I do that. Now that we have settled vast areas of our territory, we must make sure to build roads back to Vault 29 and the tribe's capital. If we are to truly come together as a nation, infrastructure is capital to the economy and culture of our country. As such, robots and automated workers will make sure to rapidly connect villages. And this is the road building decision I was talking about. And I'll show that to you in about 45 days. Alright. Connecting the tribe is done, so now I'm going to do the focus for Black Canyon Raiders. Black Canyon may have started off with noble intentions, but it's only a matter of time before the whole house of cards inevitably crumbles down into bickering raider gangs that fight each other at the expense of innocence. For their own good, we must put down Black Canyon before they can harm even one wastelander. Well, they've already harmed Vault 27, but I'm not going to get claims on a war goal on Black Canyon, who, if you remember correctly, hold Paradise, which I really want to get back. Now, I just want to point out how I've set up my unit here. You can see I've done very short breakthrough lines. This is how I suggest you set up your attack plans when fighting in canyons, as things don't always go to plan and the AI is not great at managing this impossible terrain, so you may have to, well, not may have to, you will have to do a lot of micromanaging. Now, for the road building decision we just unlocked, quickly unpause, and which should come up quite quickly, is a decision. But now there's no decisions for you to see here. You have to look on your map, and now for the cost of 20 political power, you're going to almost instantly build 2 infrastructure in that state. This is why I have saved up so much political power, because I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to need. So check that, and just how it expands out from Vault 29 here, goes all the way out, and then it will update again. So that's all the way to the south, some more here in the north. Oh, didn't do that one. And this should be the final ones there. So I just went down from 460 odd. That cost me about 300 political power, but in the space of probably a couple of days, I have increased all my states by 2 infrastructure. What am I going to do with this extra power? I'm going to use it on getting my homestead defender, so that I can build all my defenses as fast as I possibly can. Alright, so I have my war guns against the Black Canyon finished, so I'm going to move across and start on the coring dice by doing the factory. A fully automated wonder able to manufacture even legendary geck. It is connected to every corner of the nursery via an expansive system of trucks, trains, and even AI-made vertebrates. Bringing it back online is essential to our efforts and would let us even terraform the waste into its pre-war state with enough time. So I'll get extra 2.5 computation power, which will, if you remember, increase my production efficiency and political power game and all that, and also give me 2.5 base stability. I was also able to get another unit of warriors, which is nice because unfortunately I haven't been able to fix my Tempest to be a full 20 width. I just want to quickly hire the on a speaker for a little bit extra war support and take resistance target down. And now I was hoping to do a coordinated strike, but that's not ready yet to be prepared, so I won't be able to do that. But I will activate my decryption on them, and it is time to declare war, and hopefully I can break through the units here. Let's hope for the best. Ah, fantastic. My biplanes are finished, so I'm going to go back to researching what I need from my robots for other focuses, and I started some pre-production of attackers so I can boost the production efficiency. So now I can get my fighter squadrons up and running as we are slowly starting to break through against Black Canyon here. Okay, and there are my automatic weapons done. So I'm going to go back to... Let me get the flamers. Now something I want to say, if you're using any nation that has these Voltec calling, when you go for your explosive weapons, don't use frag grenades, because when you take over Jacobstown near New Vegas, you'll get that technology for free. So I'm going to go for flamers. Also will give me extra breakthrough. And I'm going to start manufacturing these weapons. Let me just take, actually, yeah, as done. Now what I've done up until this point is I have bought 2 bunches of LMGs because I had the money to spare. So now I have more than enough to actually go to this template and simply add on my fire teams, go back up to combat width of 20. I have checked the manpower is going to stay the same, and I have more than enough to equip both them and my special forces template. Done. Let's double check that I actually click save on this one. Yes. So now we're back up and running. Within, oh, it should be by the next day, if not sooner, they will all have those weapons, and now they can carry on going. Okay, crop rotation finished. Going to carry on with, yes, carry on with irrigation, getting all this research done so I can get the coring dice. I honestly thought this was the side I was going to break through on first, but apparently not. My division with the small numbers is pushing further and doing quite well for themselves, actually. Alright, that is the factory done. So next I want to do a paintbrush for the wastes. Sadly, it seems that the gate manufacturing line has fallen into a state of disrepair. Some of its capabilities, such as the adaptation or enhancement matrix, could however be brought back online in each device with proper care, but unfortunately the damage has been done. Its exact function would become utterly random. So this is what they're talking about. The core, we'll unlock the coring dice, which is a 100-sided dice. I'll also get 3 researchers for industry technology with a 1-year time penalty and 2.5% stability. So that is what we were going for. And since I can't think of anything else to use this political power on, I'm going to award some citations quickly. We have entrenched HP. Let's go for recovery rate. So I'll get them back in the fight as soon as they are able. I can do one more. Let's do Twin Mother Hunters here. Oh, it cost me more than 30, even though it said it was only 30. Never mind. Alright, this may seem like it's a terribly slow grind, but we are killing a lot more of them than there are of us. That's thanks to my Enforcer armor. Although they do have a lot, outnumber me quite a bit when it comes to divisions, but hopefully I can wear them down. Okay, made some success. I've cut them off here. I'll leave that one division there to hold off here, and just in time the Canay formations is finished. Now something I want to point out, if you are using normal infantry, your combat width is now no longer 2, it's now 1.8, which means you will see here it's gone down quite a bit. If I add one more unit on, you can see 10 times 1.8 is 18, plus the 1 for the demo is 19. I'm not going to mess with this because I'm trying to change over to this Amazon Warrior template as fast as I could, and I don't want to actually waste the arm experience right now when I needed to use it on other stuff. Hopefully it's not going to affect me too badly. So I actually forgot to mention that I'm going to change do the next one, Cult of Personality, which is going to give me extra special forces and resistance growth in our states that the enemy occupies, and also give me a lot more defense and maximum speed. And I have, at least for Dookie, changed all of them to my Amazon Warrior template. I just have, I think, 3 to go on Ruth unit. Okay, so with paintbrush for the waist finally done, these are the 5 focuses I need to complete to get all the options for the coring dice. So I'm going to start with the first one here, 1 to 24. Mass Relay Grassland Extender. Our existing agricultural research could allow us to reactivate the MRGE subroutine of the creation kit. Its intended use was to supplement existing food production facilities with grassland prioritization during terraforming procedures. If we are lucky, it will activate and make the region more efficient in its food use, increasing water reserve as a byproduct. So the first ones will give me +1 to water. You can see I need a seed selection for that. And the CNC ironbot is completed. So now I want to go on to, let me do high power optics for my robots there. Okay, and that's my flamethrowers done. So now let me get on to doing this close quarter combat training. This will give me my enforcers more soft attack, and I can start researching, start producing flamethrowers for the extra breakthrough. What do we have here? Okay, don't worry about that robot. Almost broken through here. Yes, there we go. And if they can just block these guys off. Oh. So I wish I had some more units, but hopefully they'll be coming soon. I actually want to start pushing and take the Vault 27 area, and then before I carry on pushing north. I just wish these guys would be able to push through here. And there we have it, just as I knew, 2nd of November, Kaiser's Legion has declared on Lanius' cohort. Thankfully I will not be involved in that, and I can carry on my war here in the north as my focus tree actually wants me to. Almost cut this unit off. Oh, here they go again. Just push straight in there. Really need more units here for Dookie, and these guys aren't doing much. Speak of the devils, there's one there. And there I've squeezed them out. Okay, fine. So let's go push in there. You push in here. Okay, that's grassland extender completed. Now for industrial hillside reforestering network. The IHRN procedure is a general mass seeding program which will reactivate using our study of wasteland flora to calibrate it to changed conditions, intended for use in the center of a nuclear blast. To quickly terraform the center of the blast, it makes heavy use of efficient power generation to fuel its operations. We could recuperate after use for our own purposes. So that 25 to 49 side of the dice will give me +1 electricity or power. So we can just push in here. Okay, that's irrigation done. Now let's carry on with industrial fertilizer. I'm banking my political power now, so I can actually start coring the areas that I have taken. If I can take out these three, damn it all. And they've pushed you finally. Okay, quick pause. All right. So so these two I'm going to put on. Oh, they've counted me completely here. All right. No. Add them on there and push like your life freaking depended on it. Now hopefully they can carry on pushing north here. Yes. I want to get my supplies up. Okay, I'm really confused about what's going on right now. Okay, they've pushed everyone out. So now everyone should be on this line here. I can set a breakthrough up over there. They go. And then these ladies are just going to come here and then there. That should be everything sorted out. I'll have the Vault 7 territory for myself. And they can get back in the fight. I am still quite heavily outnumbered, but they have lost a lot of people. Let me just check my spy, because he must be fairly high now. I might want to put him on. Yes, I'm going to put him on quiet, just so he doesn't get spotted. Now let's see what information I can get on them. I want to see how much manpower they got. Intel ledger, where is it now? There is 0 available manpower, so I'm draining the units slowly. And once they're out of manpower, they'll be mine. I think that's now happening already. Okay, let me just let's give no. More special forces when I have enough armor to equip. On that note, how much armor do I have? Special forces 283. Yes, which means I can change. There's going to be Guardians of Paradise. They are going to become special forces. Hopefully that will help push through in this area. Okay, I believe the Chosen here have reached their maximum. Yes, they can go, so I'm going to I deleted the unit line. Just make another small, let's take out, no. Let's see if we can take these 4 here. That's still not going to work for me nicely. Yes, okay, hopefully that'll work nicely. And go. Now I need to be careful because I'm actually also at war here against the glow bugs, but the more land they use and manpower they use up, the better for me. I've still got a nice abundance of 3,000. So every one they kill, they can't replace right now. If I can just start steamrolling them. Failed successor. Let's just have a quick look what's happening here. Yes, naval invasion. Knew that was happening. No longer my problem right now. Ooh. Air Force. Yes, let's get my fighters up and running. Okay, I'm going to put them on. I'm facing an Air Force. I'm going to put them on close air support. Even though they're not the best, they can help out Dookie over there. Okay, they're ballooning out here quite nicely. Black Canyon's starting to go down. Okay, Penitentiary should be taken next. I think I'll try push down here south. Oh, sorry, west, and then push north. Okay, so that is industrial. Oh, a whole bunch of things just popped up now on the 1st of January 2279. Okay, so I do not have the option for the next groups of focuses, so I'm going to go across here and I'm going to research, get 2 100% research bonuses for infantry technology. The fauna and flora created by the creation kit is distinctive in its biology. We could use that to our advantage. Having a predictive pattern makes them easily countered by weaponry development. So we will make sure to apply the information we have to improve our small arms design. That's an interesting way of looking at it. Okay, close quarter combat training is done. So next I want to do armor hardening. Just get more defense and armor for my special forces. Decision I have here is, more road building. Lovely stuff. I think it's just the 2, but we'll have to see about that. And I can get another one here. Okay, so we should go for, I don't have a terrain one yet, which is what I really want. How close is you to getting some terrains here? Let me have a look. Come on. Show me. Okay, never mind. I want to keep that one for when I get terrain. Okay, military factories. Let's put... let's put another one on Special Forces kit. Another road building. Nice. Treasures of the Wasteland bypass. That is here. Treasures of the Wasteland. I think I needed 10 for that. And now that unlocks all these lovely little cylinders we get through. Now these all depend on me capturing or completing certain focuses. So if I take out the glow bugs, I'll have Boulder, and I'll, for example, be able to do the Soul of Odyssey. Okay, now okay, I need to be careful here. Need to be careful, because there's a little entrance into there. So I need to be careful how I proceed here. Alright, now for Ruth. Let's force her. Let's take her this way. Take out all these territories here. Need to be very careful how I'm fighting here. Oh, there's another road building. Any other one else? There. Sometimes they're difficult to see. How much infantry armor do I have in the bank? Is that enough to get my last 2? I think it is. Just under. Screw it. And now I'm actually going to boost up my production of those troops. Okay, you guys need to take this line here. Okay, so you are reinforcing there. Who's doing nothing here? No one. Yep. Okay, so that is, I think, 5 years in total that I've actually just taken out. Okay. Don't care about that. I'll just take this for the extra stability. And what do we have here? Another road building. Okay, is that all of it? No, there's another one here. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to take Paradise. Oh, more factories. I'm going to pop them all. Yeah, they're all upgrading. Reinforcing. Upgrading. I'm getting to the point where I have more factories, armed factories that I actually need. Let me start doing my aircraft. Getting those babies up and running. Okay. Black Canyon, I can start re-encrypting her, and didn't even know I had that one yet. Oh, yes. That's another 4 encircled. Paradise has been recaptured. These guys are now cut off as well, so they can hold the line there. What's this? Road building again. Road building at Paradise. Fantastic. Industrial fertilizer is done. I'm actually going to go for let me go for metalworking. I need that for a decision. Oh, free fighters. Yeah, sure. Join the party. So if I can hold the line here and hold the line here. I just don't want to risk myself getting encircled myself. So I'd rather do this bit by bit. Yeah, they can just hold there for now. There we've got the town. Yes, that's it. There we go, another decision. Lanius is failure, so Lanius isn't dead, but that means they've taken the capital. Okay. He's holding, but not too badly. I'm going to look like a real idiot if he actually wins after I declared that he was undefendable. Okay. Now I'm really tempted to do a defense line right up north there, but I need to control myself. Push that there. Dookie. I'll send you here initially. Split them in half, but for now... Oh, there's the free fighters have come to join the team. Now the question is, can I take out Black Canyon before I finish the coin dice? I'm not so sure. Okay, so now we're going to do exponential humidity amplifier system. The EHAS terraforming package was integrated into the creation kit to help desert-like ecosystems recover from radiation waves. Its activation can be done with some effort by using our wasteland soil study, and the infrastructure used to amplify humidity can be rendered permanent, able to be scrapped once its purpose has been served. So, if I score between 50 and 75 on this 100-side dice, I'll get 1 scrap. Yeah, now that I've broken their manpower, and they've probably lost quite a lot of the industry as well, this is going quite nicely. Okay, cult personality is done. So let me do strong right flank, more breakthrough, more maximum speed. And let me get a little bit of extra breakthrough for my special forces. As always, these 4 are linked to 2, so I always make sure I get the one I want. This is for defense, this is for attack, so I'm getting attack. And I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to send Dookie in. So you can take this Gore outpost and move in here. Because I want to take out both, so I can get Boulder here. Alright. Now the question is, okay, so let me... Okay, so... Is there a line here? Yes, there is. So I want to take half of my becoming very experienced people. And there. Delete that. And then just say, okay, let's just actually, yeah, let's just do that. Small baby steps, baby steps. It's very tempting to just go crazy here, but you need to do baby steps. Okay, I have an unmanned thing somewhere here. Alright, I'm going to have to open this up before I can't see what's actually happening with my lines there. What do we have here? More development. Ooh. General Oliver, you sneaky little weasel. So while the Californian war is going on over here, California State's doing quite well, they haven't actually checked. Now Mr. Oliver, in charge of the Mojave Military Administration, is going after, and I think, yep, going after all three. Brave man. Whoop, yep. This is what I meant, what I said. Let me do this. Activate, and actually I can activate the glow bugs as well. See, this is what I said, it's not a case of if, it's a case of when. Okay, Lanius is done for. I'm doing a lot better for myself though, thankfully. I need to be careful here. It's very easy to get... Who am I going to decrypt now? Oh, Max is still alive. Wow. Okay. Okay, you in there. Okay, gonna have to do some of my least favorite stuff now. I know what the problem is. Half attaches you to there. Okay, there's my line done. They're just gonna have to hold there for a while until I can get this sorted out. Okay, high power cable optics done. Sentry belt, which is something that I need. We have another division. I must still rename them to something else. More road building. 1 and 2. Let's try carry on taking. Okay, got another nice encirclement here. Yes, that's it, gents. That's it, gents. No, just push straight in. Don't worry about that. 6 units. How are we looking now? Black Canyon's almost buggered. Okay. Now Dookie's all in here. They need to push big line and attack. Hopefully they can push through there. Now for Ruth, I'm sending you north. Hopefully this is not a mistake by going for a big move, but hopefully I'll get lucky. And hopefully I can take, or maybe they'll capitulate and I still bet war against them. Okay, let's now see. We got problems with resistance. Okay, so let's put there, and you I'll put up top there. Okay, so that's my resistance taken care of. Let's now keep pushing through. Okay, that's resistance down. Okay, I don't think Black Canyon is going to last much longer at all. They are basically at speak of the devil. Oh, and I think I get to take everyone. Okay, so Black Canyon first. Select all. And I'm going to risk it. And I'll take select all for there as well. They don't have a navy. So submit demands. 5,370. Bloody hell. And that is that. Confirm and exit. Welcome to the new and improved cult of Diana. Now I know my next target is going to be Ubros here, who's currently at war with the dry blowers. So I am actually going to put my units here, but I'm not going to initiate any kind of attack until that war against the dry blowers is finished. Let's go half, put them there. I'll leave them like that, and everybody get back to training. And now, basic training appointments, yes, with pleasure. And I should have a whole bunch. There they are. Going to use up quite a lot of my political power now to get all of these. But I'll get all of those, and I'll probably see you with the next focus completes, which is basically going to be now. So I haven't researched automatic harvesting for this focus yet. So instead, because I've done my building society by controlling more than 20 states, I'm going to do this so I can get 200 much needed political power. Now that our influence spreads across vast stretches of land, we must take great care in providing the citizens of our land. A nation we can only be considered as such if it cherishes its citizens deeply. We so shall enact vast reforms to the quality of life in our territory. Maslow's hierarchy shall be our guidance. Okay, I don't know who Maslow is, but I'll take the 200 political power, thank you very much. And it reinforces why I left Lanius, because for Diana, her children are everything. And here's another reason why Lanius is not the smartest of people. Whilst he is losing against Kaiser's Legion, he has decided to have the bright spark idea of declaring war on Painted Rock. This is not going to end well for him. So building society is finished, but in my excitement of taking out the Black Canyon, I completely forgot to do a healthy tribe as a happy tribe to get my intermediate infantry tech. The tribe is now trained, equipped, and secure in the knowledge of their might as well as ability to defend their loved ones. With twin mothers now transformed into the Amazons of the Waste, its warriors have become happy and healthy, able to feed and protect themselves. We can now set our sights further and concentrate on advanced equipment research. And there we have it. Not even 6 months after the war started, Lanius' cohort is no more. Okay, so a healthy tribe is a happy tribe. Now that gave me intermediate infantry tech and healthy warriors, which I'll show you shortly. My next focus is going to be support robot subroutines. The Mr. Handy model of robot contains much knowledge in its databanks, most pertaining to cooking and housekeeping, but also to more efficient use of material owing to its military construction heritage. Making use of this wisdom while running computational subroutines will help our cause. So another extra computational power, more, that's a composite material I think it is, in Paradise, and get some research bonuses. Now, first of all, Healthy Warriors is here, organization +8. Now that I have my intermediate warfare tech, first I'm going to get riot gear, nice boost to my enforcers. Okay, so the support robot subroutines finished. I now want to do some of this research. You may remember from previous episodes we picked up some DNA from various focuses, and these come into place here. So I'm going to go gecko DNA first for the extra population. Analyzing and decoding the FEV-tainted genetic sequence of the gecko was an extremely hard process that we thankfully managed to complete. It seems like it went through several rapid mutations during multiple generations because of the virus. Splicing its DNA would make our people taller and faster, but also a lot more fertile. Okay. monthly population plus 5%, and hopefully when this one finishes, I'll be able to do the next coring DOS focus. So thanks to Gecko DNA, my population is now extra 5% fertile. I have finally unlocked automated harvesting, so applying our existing research into automated gathering systems could reactivate the GCGP subroutine pertaining to the creation of mineral deposits for research staff territories. While the activation would be random, it would still create additional deposits for us to mine and increase our output of alloy as a result. So between 76 and 89 plus 1 alloy. Now unfortunately I have run out of agriculture research bonuses, and the last one in gene crops is over 3 years in advance, and it'll take me almost a year to research. So I don't think I'll be meeting that objective this episode. Okay, so with the geological crystal growth prism completed, I am going to end this episode here. I know it might have started off with a bit of a shock of leaving Lanius' cohort, but I believe it was for the best, and I think I've had quite a successful episode. Next episode I am going to be focusing on increasing the production in Paradise, as well as getting some coring discounts, finally finish the coring DOS, and then I'll start coring some units, work along here, and I'm going to take on Ubros. So I will see you in the next episode, but until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.